can stop spinning?
We're good.
We're good?
Yeah.
All right. We'll get started then. Welcome, everybody. This is the December meeting of the County Unicoi Planning Commission. We will start off by standing. We'll do an invocation and a pledge. Everybody stand for me. Let's pray. Thank you, Lord, for another beautiful day in our valley. Appreciate all the blessings you've given us. Be with us this evening as we discuss the town's business. Give us the wisdom needed to make the correct decisions. Be with us this holiday season. Bless everyone here in our little town. All these things we ask in your name. Amen. Amen. Attention, salute, pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Seth, call roll, please.
Kevin McIntyre, Mayor.
Here.
Bill Nuts.
Here.
David Woolman.
Here.
Andy Landers.
Here.
Todd Hobson, Chair.
Here.
Charles Day.
Here.
Wanda Radford, Secretary.
Here.
Oh, we got a full house tonight. First item on the agenda is approving last month's minutes.
Second.
Motion second to approve the minutes. Any discussion? Seth?
Kevin McIntyre, Mayor.
Yes.
Bill Nuts.
Yes.
David Woolman. Andy Landers.
Yes.
Todd Hobson, Chair.
Yes.
Charles Day.
Yes.
Wanda Radford, Secretary.
Yes.
All right, motion carries, minutes are approved. Nothing under old business. First item under new business is discuss, take action on the roadmap update.
Okay,
So
so,
you're hiding over there.
yeah, I'm in a different spot today. So this one is a little similar to what we saw last time. Let me get it out here, it's explain the process. So this map, I don't know if Connor explained it last time it was brought up, but it displays your road categories and it's what your right-of-way widths will be. This is not to be considered a navigational map. I know that was a thing last time. But what this copy needs to be is signed and recorded at the courthouse. So outside of that, if it's approved, we can then come back and work on a more navigational map that I believe you all wanted to see last time. But I've left it this way so there's more of a clear delineation on what's what, since this will be the official copy of the courthouse.
It'll have road names on it.
The one we work on
I mean.
down the road.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the next step.
He said this will be a work in progress.
It'll be a navigational map.
The next
Yeah.
map.
Yes, ma'am.
So this one is just your major road.
Okay.
So this,
They
what this,
it classifies everything, and then if it's got classification, then you know what.
obviously, like down here, the biggest right of way is gonna be the interstate, and so on and so forth. So this sets your right of ways. This just benefits the town more. And then outside of that, we can work on what you all wanna see from the navigational style map. Any questions?
Just don't change the right of ways at all.
This is the classification on what the right of way
Yeah.
would be.
Yeah, we're not changing anything.
And do you have a PDF version you can send me?
I do. I can compress it and send it to you.
Yeah.
And I could, once we're done with these, I can make larger copies for you if you want.
Anybody got any questions?
Good.
So that'll have the square mileage and all that of the land mass?
So, no, it won't have the summary statistics like that. Like I said, this one will be recorded at the courthouse. This is the official copy. And then if you all want that, we can get that.
Now, Corey, what do you think the time limit will be on having a map with the road names on it?
Honestly, since this was the major hurdle out of everything, that'll be a fairly quick process. So we can do it another workshop or whatever. There's nothing that has to be approved or anything, just come up with an application on that.
And Corey says if he puts all the road names, it'll be too cluttered.
Yeah, so.
But he says he can do that. You know, since it's gonna be like a working, he said there won't be any problem working
So
with the rest of it.
what these are, and this explains the process, these are called functional classifications. Within this functional classification layer is the name of every road in town, you know, that you have. If you zoom out to this level to be able to see the entire town and have every road name on it, it's a cluttered nightmare, you can't tell what's what. So, you know, you can have every road name on it, it's gonna be very difficult to make out what's what though.
What makes sense?
Huh?
What makes sense?
So generally what you would do is have the names of the larger roads on the map itself. And then, you know, you can either write in or whatever, for the smaller road names as you go, or we can do it vice versa. It doesn't matter essentially how we do it, you just wouldn't have, you know, all of the names on there. It's just,
I realize you zoom in.
Yeah, it would be.
yeah, so what I could do in that,
Smaller map.
I don't know what that process looks like. I can host a digital copy of this where you could zoom in on what roads it was, but you couldn't have it in a print version.
On map.
Google Maps and things like that, I mean, would be,
Because I can do that same thing if it's hosted online. What the thing is, it would be a cluttered mess if you had to.
Print.
I understand that.
So that's what I'm saying. I could host a map.
If you made this, you know,
They do like something like it.
Yeah.
no way.
But that's, that's how Google Ways and all that do it. You can just go in and dig, find out where you're at. So, will that have that availability?
So we can, that,
On a map this size, on a map this size, would he have the road name?
it would have some.
The
Even on
major
that-
ones.
You
the
still
major
couldn't
ones.
have them, because you look at here, some of these are like real tiny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So even, I've tried to do it on this map itself, and even on this size, it was cluttered.
Just the major ones.
We can talk about that, as far as hosting a map, maybe do it in with your zoning map or something that we already host. I don't know what that looks like as far as expense wise. It may be in with our Esri's, where you make this at. I don't know, we'll have to go further into that, but I can definitely get you a navigational map in physical form. It's just impossible to have every,
We figured out as we go along.
Huh?
We figured out as we go along.
yeah.
And does 911 have it up to date on some of those roads though? That'd be our
I don't
concern,
have-
wouldn't it?
I would assume so. I don't have access to the 911 records. That's a security thing. But I would assume so.
You know, Corey, on these lines, all the roads are on that map.
All the
We
roads
have
are
any
here.
type.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's just like what I'm saying, like you go through Cincinnati or something, in the old days, you had a road map, you know, it told every road in the city.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting at, is people, they say, where's such and so road, and if it's not on the map, you say, I ain't got what, I've heard of it, but I don't know what's there.
Yeah.
So this is a work in progress. We
Yeah.
can go with the next batch, and then if it's possible, we can keep working on this.
And so what I can tell you, the next one will look very similar to this one. It won't have these classifications on it because they clutter road names essentially. But like, this one will be already approved and everything by then, hopefully. This will still, so this is obviously the outline of town. It'll still be that. What we'll do is change what's called the base map. The base map comes with references, and those references are locations, your road names, you know, points of interest essentially.
Right.
So we can present those in a couple different ways, and then kind of work on it from there. What you want to see, what you don't want to see, and just kind of narrow it down.
And see, that's what I keep thinking, like you go to Welcome Center, you get a road map of Asheville.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? People can cruise around Asheville and find where they need to go. And I'm just wondering if that's what we're gonna have in the end of it.
So we can get pretty close to it. I'll say that. I can't guarantee that everything can be on one all at one time, but we can get pretty close.
Well, would Google help? I mean, here's what you got on Google right now, but if I take that Unicoi and just keep it enlarged, and then all of a sudden it has white lines, and these are roads.
Yeah.
And if I kept going further, it goes down.
Well, see, that's what I'm saying. We can do that. It's just, it's hard to do that in physical.
Right.
But I can do that tomorrow.
Right.
That's not an issue.
It's on the website, if you go to the zoning map on the website, the zoning map, if you zoom in, it tells
But I
you
think
what the
what
road
the
is.
mayor wanted, you're talking about making a hard copy to have, we would be able to go, I don't know, I know what you're asking. I don't know if you can produce, I think you could, but it would be a bunch of that.
Yeah, you would have to essentially clip it out and do it like that, to have everything on there. Which, I mean, it's doable. It would just be.
But I mean, it's just like during the flood, people come in the store and say, my phone's out, I ain't got a clue where I'm at.
Right.
You know what I mean, or somebody lost their phone.
Right.
You know, you got a phone.
Yeah.
I mean, you know what I mean?
It'd be nice to have an overall like that, you know, just,
So it's just a slow and steady.
Yeah.
This is just step one.
And so,
Exactly.
outside of this, like I said, we can just kind of chip away at it. I can come back with a few examples. What do you like? What do you
I
like?
agree.
All right, so we can approve this. This doesn't need to go to the,
You can approve this. This does not need to go before BMA or anything.
Okay.
This is just approving your major street.
okay, all right.
And it goes down to the courthouse.
Yeah.
And I can take it them to Debbie's office and have it recorded.
All right, got a motion, second. We have a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Seth?
Kevin McIntyre, Mayor.
Yes.
Bill Nuss.
Yes.
David Coleman.
Yes.
Andy Landers.
Yes.
Todd Hobson, Chair.
Yes.
Charles Day.
Yes.
Wanda Radford, Secretary.
Yes,
You know, and I would like to say, you know, that we do have a lot of money for this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's not like, you know, we don't have a lot invested in this.
All right, motion carries. That will get down to the courthouse and get approved. Next item, review, take action on a rezone request. So what you're here for?
Baby done.
What can you tell us?
I was just told that my property needed to be rezoned. It has been a daycare for 40 years. I guess I assumed it was grandfathered in and was what it was supposed to be. I inherited it. I was told it needed to be rezoned. Mark, you were agreed to have a party interested in moving. Delmont has moved. So it's empty right now. And the interested party told me it had to be rezoned.
The interested party that wants to, what are they gonna do?
Well, it's a health for children, occupational, physical therapy, and speech therapy for children. So I guess it's medical.
A1 now, right?
It is A1 now. It abuts to the Walmart property that comes down through there that is B4. So, if you're wanting R3, I don't see a way we can do R3. But if you're okay with this and would request,
R3, I'm totally.
so R3 is a residential zone. And so it's in an A1 right now. So it would be in the middle of an agriculture zone, you would have a high density residential zone, essentially is what that is. However, the back of the property is to a B4, which is a commercial zone. If it was an R3, that would be a spot zone in the middle of that A1. However, we could potentially do a B1 since it abuts a B4 without being a spot zoning issue. And B1 would allow for medical facilities.
Okay, if they don't take this, or they're supposed to be doing a proposal, then I possibly would be turning it into apartments. Would that be covered?
Apartments would still be covered under B1. What changes are going to be made to the building itself?
It was originally built, they didn't think that daycare, it was built for the daycare.
Mhm.
And they didn't think it stayed there more than 5 years. They stayed there 4 years. And he built the original building for 3 apartments.
Okay.
Converted. It needed to be.
So,
We paid commercial tax on it, since it's been, it's just a surprise to me that I had to change rezoning.
As long as Telamon was there, they were grandfathered in. Once they leave,
the use technically changed.
Yeah.
It became a town, yeah.
yeah, once, as long as they would have stayed there, if they'd have stayed there for another 50 years, they could have stayed there. But
Mhm.
once they ceased operation, and you want to put something else there, that changes. It's not grandfathered in, the property's not, the business was.
Once it's been, vacant for a year or so, certain amount of time it has to be vacant, that you have, that same one didn't come back.
So you're either gonna have apartments or a health business.
So,
Again, I know,
so here's going to be the issue. Is the medical facility going to change the building at all?
No.
Okay.
They do the new
and then this is
the
the
walls painted.
Walmart.
Nothing like that. I don't care about that kind of stuff.
None structure.
Nothing structural. I will say, if it were to be apartments, we require site plans for multifamily housing. So we would need engineered drawings for it. But if it were to just be the medical facility, we wouldn't need site plans because they're not doing anything physical.
What he's saying is looking at the B1 today, and then if we do, the proposal doesn't work out, then you might have to come back with a plan for apartments.
But it'd still be under B1.
The zone could be left alone, because
Yeah.
multifamily housing and medical facilities are still allowed in B1.
Yeah, zone would be fine, there would just have to be plans for the apartments.
You
Well,
understand
hold on.
what he's saying?
Sorry, before the motions, are you okay with us doing it B1 instead of R3? Because your application asks for R3.
You know what I was asking?
No, this was,
I just knew I had to do something, that it was changing,
Sure.
because it was grandfathered in.
Sure.
It was there before we were town,
So, sorry, this is just for record purposes. You are okay with B1 instead of R3?
yes,
Perfect.
I'm hoping these people take it.
When are you supposed to find out?
I don't know, the rain or feeling. But they did tell me it would have to be rezoned.
So given she's requesting for B1, I would recommend approval since it abuts B3.
I make a motion to approve the
Or excuse me, B4
B1, right?
to
Yeah,
B1.
yeah. But like I said, it joins the Walmart. So
Yeah.
got a motion and a second to rezone the Telamon property from A1 to B1.
B1, right, Corey?
B1.
B1.
B1,
All right, and this isn't final, it's gonna have to have 2 readings at the BMA.
correct.
Just so you know, we
This is-
talked about
Yeah,
it.
this is a long,
In January is when it'll be final, we talked about
We
it.
finalize in January,
Yes.
so I need change it again, I'm gonna have to wait 3 months.
Well, you don't have to change the zone.
No, you're not gonna change the zone again.
So if you want apartments, you're still okay.
You're good at B1.
You just gotta bring your plans in it for the other, though, you can just go ahead and rent it out, correct?
Hopefully the health people will take it.
But this should help you with that, because
Yeah, you can tell the health folks that
it should help.
the rezoning has been approved, it's just a formality now.
Yeah, this will be the longest part of the process, going through every reading.
Yeah.
If you were to want apartments, you would just have to come back to this board alone, and we would look at your plans. Excuse me, if everything was okay, we would just go from there. So this is the largest hurdle, essentially.
And if it's not okay, then you'll present her what she has to.
Yeah, I
So
can
you
work
would-
back and
So if
forth.
your plans aren't at what they need, then they'll tell you what they do need to make it, come under conformance.
Main thing for you is we've got we'll have this month and next month, and it'll be rezoned. And at that point, you can make a decision business-wise, if you're gonna do the mini miracles or whatever, and then if not, the apartments. We'll get you squared away. Just call me or come by the office.
Seth will take care of you.
We'll get you squared
All
away.
right? We got a motion and a second. Any other discussion? Seth?
Kevin McInturf, mayor.
Yes.
Bill Nuss.
Yes.
David Woolman.
Yes.
Andy Landers.
Yes.
Todd Hobson, chair.
Yes.
Charles Day.
Yes.
Wanda Radford, secretary.
Yes,
All right, motion carries. It's approved. This will now go to DNA. And they will finish up. All right. Anybody else got anything?
Just take note of the workshop that Seth had sent out. It is January 7th.
Yep.
January 7th at 2:00,
Here,
right here.
January 7th, that's a Wednesday,
approximately 2 to 4.
Yeah.
2 to 4.
We should be able to get done a little bit quicker than 4, but we'll put a placeholder in 4 just in case.
You'll just give me that ordinance.
That's not the next year, Todd.
Yeah, 2026. Yeah, sure you put that, yeah.
We'll have to worry about it. That's not the next year.
Yeah. It'll be here before you know it. All right, Seth, you got anything for us?
Corey stole my thunder.
Or still be thunder? Anybody on the board have anything? Everybody have a Merry Christmas?
You too, Todd.
Yeah.
And,
Then
you
we'll have a meeting on the 7th.
It'll be the workshop.
On the 5th.
Yeah, the 7th's the workshop.
Okay. So we'll have a regular meeting on the 5th.
If we have any business.
right, right.
Right. Okay. I just didn't know if we put it together. That's fine.
Be sure to wear your overalls and bring your gloves. Work session.
All right, motion adjourned. All right, we're adjourned. Thank you all.